Hey everybody, hopefully we're live. I see a red button. Welcome to another episode of the behind the scenes creation of a diss rap. I'm going to continue transcribing Drag's lo-fi music. I got a little bit of a new setup now. I've got another monitor on the side so I can see the chat and everything, which is kind of cool. And I can on my laptop change over to Finale and work in here without changing my display settings. So when last we met, we were transcribing the music part. We didn't really mess with any drums, but let's just play through what we're doing again here. Give everybody a fresh idea if you haven't heard this for a while. Here it is. Hey, Tanker. Hope the audio's okay. Can you hear everything okay? And we got the thumbs up. Trying to pay attention to the drums this time as I just go through some cowbell in there. Oh, there's a little thing in the drums on this chorus right here, I think, on the second bar. Yep, triplet thing. Lo-fi is a style. It's usually pretty simple rhythmic stuff. It's a little out of tune, which just gives it that lo-fi characteristic, like the old turntable record kind of stuff. It's kind of a harkening back to the sound of music. Hey, mute that bozo. Claps instead of snaps that time. There's my cowbell again. Lot to do. When we last met up, we'd done the first two sections, which I've done a little more work, but not much. I've labeled everything. You can see we're gonna have flugelhorn on the top, 3 euphoniums and a tuba for this opening section. We'll make that nice dark tuba kind of sound. And I put a little drums in here. This first one is just pretty much hi-hat. So we're on the downbeat, we're putting a little pedal in there. got all that done. I think we got, yep. That holds for the first section with the tubas. Right here, it was where that bow thing is. It's going to be right here on beat 3 of this. We'll figure that out. We'll sample something, and we'll just throw it over the track. So this doesn't really matter. And I think, yeah, you can see the drums just stop right there for the bow. And we got our second phrase, which is we're going to use some muted trumpets. We're going to have a trombone line, and it'll be with the electric bass on the bass line. Let me find that in the music. That's the section we need to work on now. It's after that big bow. I think it'll be, yeah, right in here. Yeah, see we got a little different sound of the drums. Hi, Lubus. Welcome. I'm afraid I'm not going to... I've got the chat in my chat box, which is right under my picture there, so I can see what you guys are saying. Which is great, because now I don't have to flick around between apps on my laptop. I can just work on what I'm doing, and it stays displayed on my second monitor, which is great. Drum part in the second section. You see we're going to get some bass drum here. They're boom, 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 boom. And we've got snare with a kind of a clap sound, and I'll overdub some claps in there for the percussion. So we pretty much have that done. I think I finished it all the way. Yep, that's there. This is the repeat of that. It's all there. Now we've got to put these sections together. So I'm going to go back to my desktop, or my put this in 50%. So we can see this is like all the staves, and we're going to continue working from here. I need another 16 bars. So let's add on 16 and go from here. This will be a double bar. This is where that section ends. And this is where everybody continues. We'll back up here again. I don't know if you can see this very well, as small as I've got it now, but this will be my whole 16 bar phrase from here to here. And it just copies, I think. So we're going to copy it over one time. And the neat part here is we put the tuba line on top of that. Right on top. So everything's going at once. Oh, what? Yeah, that's right. Right here. We're going to add see the tuba lines are going to come back in over that other music. I don't think I like that double bar in the middle. I'm going to get rid of all those. Well, I lied. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it alone. I keep changing my mind. This stuff can go away because we already know what everything is. And I think the drum part's a little different there, so I'm going to go back to that. But another thing I want to do, I think I want to consolidate a lot of these lines so I'm not displaying everything anymore. So if we put copy and insert, and let me resize this up. I think we can merge our two lines here. No, that doesn't work. I need to use a plug-in, so we need to, let's go back to 50%. We need to merge all of this onto one staff, I think, would be a lot nicer. So let's see if we got a plug-in to do that. I think we do. It's like Explode or something like that. Irate Alex is live. It's not copy and replace. It's when you want to merge 4 lines into one. And I know there's a plugin for it. Composer's Assistant. Piano reduction. First 4 bars, instruments together. Yeah, and it put it in a new line, but I don't really want that. I can do it manually. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. This will be more fun to watch anyway. We're going to add the other lines on. Oops. Whoops. That's why we have sound on. And that gets rid of that. See, now they're, instead of having to display that again, get rid of it because it's combined in that other line. We can do that with all these guys. Oops. One more. Let's get that fourth line in there. They'll all fit on one line. Just saves me a lot of space. Goes down to F. Oops, not G flat. And that gets rid of all of these lines. So when I do the full score version, I don't have to look at all that, and I know how it breaks apart because I've done that in the first section. This can copy and paste to here. And we've got all of those lines reduced into one easy to read display. So good grief. Now it's too long to read it. This can go away. I can leave that, the tuba line doesn't go very well with that, so we'll leave it alone. Same thing down here, we can combine some lines, save us some room. Like that. Let's get rid of some of that. Undo a few times. Oh. Those don't combine as well because you have one moving around up on top. Yeah, you can see in here it's got a moving line where these guys don't, so it doesn't combine all that well, but it's not terrible. Still like to get all that. I can do a layer 2, but then this one's different here. This line and this line combine really nicely. That would get me down to 3. Except that this is the bass clef. So those don't combine as nice as the others do. But anyway, now when I go to, and I'll size this up again so you can see. When I go to here and I get to this new section, oh, we've got a, crap, our margins are weird. Page margins, same all over, all pages, apply. And then we need our 200, 350 there. And our bottom one, oh wait, we haven't optimized yet. See how these 3 staves here are in the way? Well, it's got a handy little tool called Optimize. And we'll just optimize that and they go away. Isn't that cool? Sorry about all the sniffiness. I got this doggone sinus infection that just won't let me go. So now we've got all of our upper tubas and euphoniums, or flugels and euphoniums in one line, which is nice. I need this to also be 11. Oh, it's 10. Yeah, they're all in one staff now. Now that should look better as I scroll through screens. There we go. Yeah. Sounds like a car farting. Lubus. I'm surprised at you. So that gets this section correct, except I think the drums are different. So let's give it a listen. nothing changed except the cowbell comes in. And I want to four bar all this. So there were 5 bars there. I'd like a 4 bar everything. Select all that. Fit music. Display 4 bars per system. There we go. That's much better. Oh, and I also have to optimize all that stuff. So let's optimize from number 9 to the end. Yeah, there we go. That should make things look better. Jello, how you doing, Jello? Good to see you. That's much better. And like I said, the only difference here is there's a cowbell line. Dun, da, 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 do, do, da. So we need to find our cowbell sound. It's on this beat. That's not cowbell. That's not cowbell. Definitely not. Nope. It might be lower. That's bass drum. Where's that cowbell?
Right now? Right now.
There it is. Oh, and it's a number 1. We don't want that. So we'll fix that. See, that's displaying a number 1 for the cowbell. That's really not what I'd like for the cowbell. So let's go to this staff and edit our custom percussion stuff. It should say cowbell. Yeah, there. And see how it's, for some reason, it's got a default of the number 1 for the note. I'd rather just have a regular old note. So let's go down here and make it just a regular old note size. And even if it's open one, I'd still rather it just be a regular note. The days of special symbols for cowbell and things are pretty much done. There's our regular open note. And that should do it. Done. Select. Okay. Hey, now look. It's a real note. So we have don't, dot, do, do, dot, do, do, dot every time. Now that I've found the note it's on, it's here. Every other bar is different. Oops. And we do it one more time. And I'm pretty sure it's not there the last time. Let's see. Oh, turn my voice up. Can do. Can do. Let me go over here. That'd be my audio input capture. Gotta go to my blue control panel, my Yeti Nano Blue. And we can bump up the gain a little bit on that. Oh, sorry about all the sniffy. Don't like it myself. It's thinking. And then we'll check that. I think I'm pushing my poor little laptop to the limit of its capability. Or I guess I could just get a little closer to the mic. That would work too. Let's go back to finale here. I think that's right. I want to listen to that last section. Sorry, my blue control panel opened up. And yeah, the mic gain was on like 76 there. I just bumped it up to 100. That should be much better. And we'll close that. And maybe the music's a little loud. We'll turn it down a bit. My input capture should be much better now. It's my audio outputs all the way up. That should help. Alright, let's go back to this section and listen to some of it. Duck, duck, duck. Duck. Duck, duck, duck. Duck. Duck, duck, duck. Duck. Duck, duck, duck. Duck. Duck, duck. Now here's the last time. Duck. Okay. Actually, the entire drums drop out somewhere in there. Let's check that out again. Just stops abruptly right there. Right here. And no more drums.
Alright, let's go. Onesie on. Go.
I think that's right. And I put my mic up a little closer to my mouth. That should be much better. I do tend to mumble when I'm working on this stuff, so don't worry about it. Let's see if I heard that right. I think I did, but let's check it. Yep, yeah, the drums just completely stop right there. And then we have another section that has a wah, 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 wah. And that'll be kind of the last part of it. You ever see a tuba being built? I've not been to a factory. I've seen videos, never seen the actual process. And let's see, did everything else stop there, or is this still going on? Better check that out while I'm here. Oh, it stays, but that last one goes bop instead of a long note. So we can fix that real quick. Right here in my little shimmering choir, they just kind of stop. All this stuff. Right here, what? There we go. Dot. Huh. See how that sounds. I don't know if you can hear this. See if this will even work. Yep, seems to be right. Let's see what we've got so far. Let's go back to this mode so we can kind of see everything. See what we've got so far. Oh, I see a problem already. I didn't fix this. Bop, 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 bop. Dub up. There we go. Oopsie. Try again. Just got a mess there. I could just copy all of this, I think. It's the same thing twice. I revoiced those chords and then I decided I was wrong and fixed it. Alright, sorry about that. Now we should be able to see it. Let's redraw the screen. One more time. I know the problem. That's why it sounds so weird. The instrument list isn't right. We gotta fix this. So instrument 1, let's actually make these correct instruments. This is fun. Instrument 1 is actually flugelhorn. So let's make it new instrument. Flugel 1, channel 1, let's make it sound like a flugel. Which, I'm actually going to use, probably doesn't have baritone. I'm actually going to use tuba to make it sound like a high tuba, because that's the kind of sound I want. Staff 2 is Youth 1. It's going to go to channel 2, and it's going to sound like a tuba. They don't have euphonium on my list, so we got to use tuba. It'll sound a little weird, but staff 3 is Youth 2. Channel 3, make it a tuba. Staff 4 is Youth 3. We'll put it on channel 4, make it a tuba sound. And staff 5 is my actual tuba. Put it on channel 5. And of course, sound like a tuba. Now these guys, staff, oh crap, they're out of order, but staff 7 is actually the 6th one now, because I made the drums first, then I added more. So this one needs to be muted trumpet 1. Channel 6. We actually have a muted trumpet sound, which is cool. Next one, where's the new instrument? There it is. Muted trumpet. 2 should be channel 7. And muted trumpet there. Next one's muted trumpet 3. Channel 8. Sounds like a muted trumpet. Now the fourth voice in that choir is actually a trombone. So we're going to make it a trombone. Put it on channel 9. And make it actually sound like a trombone. Crazy, I know. And then the bottom voice of that choir is electric bass. So we will do electric bass. We have to put it on channel 11 because channel 10 is drums. And what should we make it? Electric bass fingered. I think I'm going to make it fretless bass. And yes, Loomis, I saw before, my 2-year-old granddaughter is running around. This should sound much better. Let's try that. All the way back to the beginning. See if these MIDI sounds are more accurate now. Here we go. Still tubas. Gotta put the snaps in here. That's better. And then the tubas come back over. There we go. We got that much done. Now we gotta go and put in our down. I think that little next section. It's over here. I wonder if I can change my font color in the chat box because I can't see you guys at all. So I'm doing OBS stuff now. Let's see, font settings, text color. Make it like a dark red. Done. Yeah, I don't think that did anything. What? My poor computer just can't handle all this. Font settings. Font size is fine. Text color. I'd really like it just dark. Maybe a nice blue. There we go. Okay, somebody chat something. So I can see what's going on here. Somebody chat. So I can see what you wrote. Probably screwed it up. There we go. Booger! See, I can see that much better. I like that. Chat. See, now it's darker color. I can see it on the gray background there much better. So anyway, back to what we were doing. Boobs. Yeah, she's very talkative today. sort of instrument is a euphonium. It's a tenor tuba. It's an octave higher than the tuba. It's the one I play mostly. It's much smaller, valves on top. You've seen me play it a bunch. Where were we on this silly thing? We were at the end of what we've done so far. Let's go back to this mode. We got to add 16 more bars here. Make another section. Now, the tubas go away again. So we just have our muted trumpet choir. And we get that wah 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 under it. So we're going to copy and paste it one time. And we should really make a new line for that instrument, whatever it shall be. What kind of cheap-ass software doesn't have a euphonium? Finale! That's what. At least this old Finale version I use. Let's put a staff in here. Respace. And that will now be our I'm pretty sure the end of it goes back to our half note. Doesn't cut off abruptly at the end of this chorus, the end of this section. There we go. And it is, let's upsize this a little bit so we can see what we're working with. This will be our new line here. I think that's right. Let's take a listen. Yep. That was correct. Except the second time, I play with it a little bit. And then it's in octaves. So we just put our bottom octave on underneath here. Whoa. Okay, we just, oh, that's weird. Oh, they just compressed, okay. And we just do it again. I love copy and paste when you're writing stuff. It's so much quicker. Boom, there it is. Now, what is the drum part doing during this section? Very similar, I think. Here's where it all stops. Whoa, there's that every second bar, but it's basically the same beat as before without the cowbell. Let me get rid of that drums in there. It's basically the same beat here between these bars. Oh. We're going to paste it and see what we've got. I missed a double bar in there somewhere. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should be a double bar. There we go. I'm not positive that the bass drum's exactly the same, so I want to give it a listen real quick. Oh. Okay. Almost the same. I don't know if you caught it, but right here it goes bump. Instead of going bump, bump, it goes bump, bump. So we just got to get rid of that one note. It happens again in the first bar of the little 4-bar phrase. Bump, bump. And yes, I am that OCD that I'm going to correct this to a dotted quarter rest. Actually, I lied. Well, I'm going to make them right. That one should be a quarter, that should be an eighth. I hate looking at it that way. There we go. That looks right. Bum, 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 bum. And then we got to get in that in the second bar. And let's see, is it in the hi-hat? I think it is. Yes, it is. So here, I'll enlarge this so we can see a little better. Here's our drum line. In the second bar of this, every time, it goes, instead of going it goes. So we got to fix this back in layer 1. Right here, we're going to insert a 8th note triplet. Then get out of our insert mode. So it goes cool, huh? And so I don't have to do that several times. I could just copy and paste. It's just in the second bar of the 4. There we go. I go back to where we can see this. So back to 50%, and we can copy and paste all of that. I think we've got a line. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, we have to assign that to an instrument too. That bottom line that I just made, which it decided was flute for some reason. We got to make something else. I'm not real sure how I'm going to play them. Maybe unmuted trumpet with a wah-wah mute. Don't know how that's going to make. We're just going to call it wah-wah. For the purpose of MIDI, I just want it to sound different, so I'm going to assign it to something else. We'll make it like a sax sound, and it's going to be on channel 12. Yeah. Just for grids, let's see how it sounds. Save first for heavy computational things. Might shut the program down. Here we go. And then I think it goes right back to bop, boo dop, just like before. I think we've got everything, guys. Let's do another quick save. I'm gonna let this play through. I'm gonna go do my thing. I'll be right back. I'll let you listen to this. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Oh, hi, Megan. Thank you. Not an R. It says B flat minor for sure. B flat minor. Everybody's favorite little key. So I'm going to try to play the original, scroll along a little bit, and see how close we are. Right. Let's try it again. Let me embiggen this so we can actually see what we're doing. Maybe 75%. Yeah, and I can scroll around with that. Trouble is you can't see the drum line. I want to see the drum line. Okay, I lied. 50% it is. One more time for me. Got to put the snaps in. Do those manually. Here's our sample sound. That's a repeat. Here come my tubas. Here's a weird part where it just kind of stops. That dead space in there. You notice that last section, the little tuba line, the piano line is bump, bop, bop, bump, bop, is gone. But I think the piano's playing something more sustained underneath there. I'm really tempted to just bring in the tubas here again. That same punctuated, this very last 8-bar section. Tempted. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly like Drag's lo-fi anyway, but I want some difference in texture. Now, did I hear the end of that? Is it just continuing? Yeah. In fact, it echoes over. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's just a ring. It doesn't actually keep playing, but okay, I think that's the whole stinking thing. There's some subtle differences the second time, but all I gotta do is copy all, add another 64 bars, and paste it. So watch this, add 64, and then we just, I can't do that. I have to select it all. I copied it before. We just select everything, paste it in. We just doubled it. That was kind of cool. Without the double bars for some reason. I'll go through and get all my double bars here. Every 8 bars should be a double bar. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll give a listen to the second half and see if it really is exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double bar here. Usually it's pretty easy to see. Double bar obviously here, where the new section starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. Another double bar. We'll have one where the new section starts, which is right there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one here. And we'll see pretty clearly where the new section starts. Count 8 more bars. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the whole stinking thing. Let's take another listen, see what's different the second time. Goodness. I can just do that. Oops. Second time? Yeah, a little bit. Top. No drums. Back in there. And it's got claps.
Leon. Here you go. Yep.
Well, that's interesting. It's totally different. The tubas keep going this time. It's alright, it's easy to fix. The second time through this whole schmear, the tubas keep going. That's interesting. Didn't catch that when I first listened to this, so we're just going to copy and paste this whole thing here. I don't feel bad. I've had this sinus infection thing every winter. Just can't blow it out. And the cowbell was back too. We need to put that in down here. Now let's upsize this a little bit. Let's add our cowbell. I'm not sure if it goes every time this time, but let's go back and listen to the second time through. That kind of caught me by surprise when there wasn't any drums at all, because at the very beginning there is drums. Second time through, there's a chorus of the tubas, the piano line, with no drums at all. Wow, didn't catch that. Now the drums. There's also no boo second time, it just stops. Dead space. And the drums... Sorry, it takes me a minute to stop. The drums stopped again there, right here, but the cowbell continued. So once again, let me upsize this so I can catch that. Right before this... Oh, crap. It was before this double bar. They just stop right here. But the cowbell continues. That's really weird. So right here you get I think that's what I heard. Let's make sure. Pretty sure that's what I heard. Here. That's fine. Right down here is that last bar where everything just stops. Do bop. Got. Okay, now we're listening for right around here, the last two bars. Here it comes. Okay, so that's the, did everything else stop? I think it did. But where am I at? Yeah, the sustained stuff right over here did continue at the end of this phrase. It just goes. Okay, and then it goes straight to the. So there's like 16 bars taken out the second time. It sounds like to me. So let's kill that. Goes right to this phrase. Okay, yeah, it does one more repeat of this last 8 bars here. So we need to add 8 without any drums. So we need to copy and paste this, put a double bar in there. Wow. I think at the very end it still does this stuff. Yeah, it just rings. Make sure it's all there. I think the bass is different that very last time. Yeah, the bass is different the very last time. I'm going to hear it. See what it does for sure. When the drums drop out, the bass pattern's different. Just doesn't have all that motion in it. Right here is where I'm talking about. The bass is a little different. Longer durations. I think this is actually a whole note. Have to listen to it real closer. It does that boom, boom, right here. It does that, but it doesn't do a note there. Whoops. It's a horrible sound. We need to do plucked. That electric bass sound I chose was terrible. Instead of fretless bass, let's do finger-picked electric bass. That should be better. And the trombone line goes away. Okay, so another lesson here. Huh. The upper voices are different too. They're much simpler. This stuff here. I think it actually goes back to B flat this time. This is actually a whole note. That sounds better. Da-da. Yep, it does that, but it goes up to B flat. So we need to get rid of that tie. And the bass does something a little different at the end too. Boom, boom. Bodhi. Okay, so I think it does go boom, boom, boom. And I think right here it's actually just another articulation on the downbeat, boom. This is like before. I don't think it did that there. I think it's just a hold up. And the very last two bars is something different too. See if I got this right now. Yeah, boom, buddy. It does do the anticipation. And I think he's just late here. I think it really does. It's just a little off time. I think that's right. And then here, and it goes up to E flat. I'm not sure there's not some lower voices in there too. Give it another listen. Yeah, it actually does. Dee da da da. It does that. And also, as long as we're fixing stuff, the drums stop on beat 3 here. Okay. Ooh. Let's go back a little farther on this last phrase. I think that whole last phrase is wrong in the drums. I think we're going to find out. Yep, that little pop doesn't happen at all. It's just on. Yeah, that's not there. Let's see if that's right. Thought I had this all figured out. The drum part's just a little different at this last phrase. That's better. Yeah, I'll just put some echo on that last. Dun, 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 dun. We'll just put a little echo on it. I think it'll be fine. Now I kind of want to get my tubas involved here. There's something else going on there. And you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and break this all apart. I thought I was going to save some lines, but I kind of like looking at all of it. The breaking apart idea was a neat idea, but I kind of want to look at all of that. Because that way I can figure out what I want them to do in this phrase. Huh. I don't know. Oh, anybody still watching? That's one thing I can't tell. If anybody's still on the stream. Oh, it says 5 viewers. Never mind. What to do with that one section? I don't know. Let's go back and listen to it. I think it's here. Yeah, there's a blah going on in there. It's the same notes, it's just more sustained. Sure, Megan, no problem. Ba, 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 ba. I think so. It's the same notes. I don't think the bottom tuba part's in there. Is the bottom tuba still in there? What? Crap. I'm in the wrong section, aren't I? Oh. Yeah, I'm in the wrong section. Oops. No, I was right. This is the very beginning part. Oh, except I'm trying to do the second time through. Let's not do that. Let's undo that. Let's undo that. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. I was in the wrong place. Right here is where I wanted to go. think I'm in the right place at all. So let's just start at the beginning. Got the time. Make sure I'm where I want to be. Aha! The bass stops there. I didn't catch it first time. Right here. Trombone will stop too. And they're actually out by beat 3, so we're going to make that a. And it's this next section that I think I want to play with the tubas a little bit. Yeah. Yes, dum ba da da dee. At least to start. So the tuba's not in there, but these parts are, and they're just a more sustained thing going on. It's the same notes, but in a more sustained style. So we could get rid of all the articulations. There's nothing short. So let's clear items, only selected articulations. Get those dots out of there. Let's see what we want to do here. It's this section. Got bum ba da 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 ba ba dee. A lot simpler. That's the first half. So we just do the same with the right notes. This is all D flats. This is the Johnny one note part. Just everything's the same stinking note. In fact, you can just do a whole note there. Same thing here, just do a whole note. B flat to A. And then A flat to F. That wasn't do the second time. Something a little different. I think everybody rearticulates that half note. Okay. What does it do the second time? It goes ba ba da in the top part, which is just a little variation. I think I can mostly copy and paste and just alter a little bit here. It goes ba ba da. So in this, just in the top part. Da ba da da. I think that's all it is. Yep. That's it, man. I think that's pretty close. Oh, we need to do that the second time too. That more sustained line in the tubas comes back later. Ready? Whole stinking thing? Man, I think we got it. Now I just have to record it. That's now the hard part begins, right? Oh my goodness. Well, thanks everybody for joining. Hope you enjoyed it a little bit. I did. And I'll see you next time. We'll do this again. Next